lively dance. This is the last movement of Bach's Partita in B flat. The right hand accompaniment should be very light and very even. Practice it with the wrist a little low because the left hand is going to dance over the top of it, so we don't want the wrist too high. Keep the fingers very close to the keys for a soft sound. The last quaver is slightly softer, even softer than the first one. Like a slur, strong, soft, but the strong is fairly soft. Sorry. Practice them as chords. Keeping the wrist supple, so there's flexibility, movement there. The left hand has two melodies, in effect. It has the melody up high, which one could think of as perhaps a violin. And it has the melody let down low, which is perhaps equivalent to being played by a cello. So practice just the upper part, the violin part alone all the way through. Practice just the lower part, the cello part, on its own all the way through. They could be played legato, they could be played staccato. Different teachers, different performers will recommend different ways. Either way, you need to lean into the piano and lean into the piano. Lean into the piano, up or down. Move quickly. Play the first note and look at the next note and move there very quickly. And then just wait, balanced, poised. Look at the second note and wait before playing it. Ideally one gets to the note one's going to play a fraction before actually playing it, even if one wants to be as legato as possible. Or alternatively, you can practice waiting on the first note, looking at the second note, and playing it as soon as you get there, but with just a little bit of balance before you get there. Look at this note, look at this note, move as fast. The left hand ornaments will probably need some attention. The left hand is not so used to playing ornaments. Bars 5 and 7. Just practice. Or indeed just practice. Whole sequence of mordents. The final arpeggios of each section, bar 16 and bars 48, could be practiced all the way up and down the piano, all the way up the piano. Or even further. Or the B flat one. There are two very tricky bars, at bars 26 and 27, particularly for the right hand, where it is moving from... It's playing a fourth to a sixth, a fourth to a sixth, and a fourth to a sixth. It's worth bearing those in mind. Practice each pairs. I like practicing from the end. So the first pair of notes at bar 28 is the sixth. Then go back a chord to the fourth. And just practice those last two chords. Then go back another pair. We've got this fourth and this sixth. Practice those as a pair, and then the last two. Then go back another pair. We've got a fourth and a sixth. Then the next pair. Then the last pair. So practice them seesaw backwards and forwards several times in pairs because they make musical sense. Then go back one bar and you've got 4/6. This is the end of bar 25. Sorry. Or play them as chords. And then go back one more bar to the end of 24 and you've got thirds, playing them as broken. Or playing them as solid chords, block chords. Turn them to make musical sense out of these rather awkward notes. There are three special notes which I think need special attention. The first note of the whole piece. Breathe before the first note, almost delay playing the first note, linger on the first note. The first note of the second half, bar 17. Make it important. Squeeze, make a beautiful sound. And the third one that I think we just need to take note of is the first note in bar 41. It's after we've just had this passage of coming all the way down from a strong sound where we're going to change direction, we're going to move. It just needs to be brought out as being a little bit special there. Of course, if we're going to come down to a nice soft sound there, we want the contrast to have started off nice and strong at the top. And I think we need to have a nice big climax there, which is the beginning of bar 32. So make sure you've built up well there from bar 28. Build up. So nice and strong at the top there, please. I've been demonstrating with the left hand as legato as possible, which is one way of doing it. One could also play it, perhaps for variety on the repeat, detached. The choice is